Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I just want to say I'm having a bad makeup day. And I'm not trying to say this to like get people to be like, no, you look pretty, but no, like legit, I'm having a seriously bad makeup day. I woke up, I sat down, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do like a cranberry, gold, smoky eye, and wing liner it, and it's gonna be awesome. Nope. It looked like poo. So then I wiped it all off and I was like, all right, you know what? We're just gonna do what I normally do. Just like a normal, natural, smoky eye kind of a deal. Nope, looked like crap as well. So we just went with a gold pigment and a very bold lip that I don't know how I feel about this lip yet. I've had this lipstick for a while. It's from ColourPop and it's their new collab. Alexis Ren and ColourPop Ultra Matte. This is called Little Weapon. I like it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. We'll see. But I will say I do like these pigments. Uno momento. I'm dropping stuff, you guys. So I found these the other day at Rite Aid. And they are from Wet n Wild, and it said limited edition on them, so of course I picked them up. But they are the Color Icon Loose Pigments. These are amazing. So this one is called Ride on My Copper. And this one is called Dom and Cherry on Top. This is the one that I'm actually wearing on my lids today, so it's very kind of a gold pigment. But these are so cool. So we're just gonna go on a little spiel about these for a second. You open it up, obviously, and look, it's got a flippy and then a little sifter. Like, all pigments should have this. It was the easiest thing to put on today. I just think every single pigment in the world should have one of these little guys. I really like them. Neither here nor there, just letting you know. So today's video is going to be about concealers, so drugstore concealers specifically. I will put a little disclaimer. I did not realize this, by the way, but 3 of the 4 concealers are from Maybelline. So I feel like maybe I let you guys down a little bit on that. And I didn't realize it because I bought them all at different times. So in my mind, I wasn't like buying specifically Maybelline. It was just, oh, let's try this one. Oh, let's try this one. This one has really good reviews. Let's try this. Let's try that. And they ended up just all being made basically for Maybelline. So I apologize. So maybe at some point in the future, I will do one with other products. Hot mess today, right here. Hot mess. Anyway, so yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And yeah, let's get into the concealers. The concealer I have is going to be from Maybelline. It is the Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer. I'm in the shade 20 or light. It comes in a little tube like this. So this is from their Master line. Their Master line is supposed to be kind of more pigmented, a little more high-end, like esque. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be a little bit better than like a drugstore. I'm not really sure, but it's supposed to be like a pro line. Like this is what the pros would use. Anyway, I do like this. I will say, so it says camouflages imperfections and dark circles, full coverage. Yes. High resistance, undetectable finish. Squeeze a small amount onto fingertips and apply to imperfections or under eye. Gently blend out until desired coverage. So the nice thing about this is that if you are someone like me who you do go out and you do makeup on different people, it does have the little squeezy tube. So it does make it very sanitary. I'm just going to kind of squeeze some of this out and swatch it, I guess. So, I mean, you can see that is some full coverage. I mean, they're not kidding when they say full coverage. I'm not going to 100% swipe it out because I think I'm going to do a few of the other ones as well. I'm really just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this one. It is probably the thickest one out of all of them, and I would say it's probably the most concealing one out of all of them, but it's probably not like my most favorite one. I think it might be a little bit too thick. This is one that I would definitely set. I always set my concealers for my under eye. I never not set them because I do have really, I don't know if you can really even see, but I have these little crinkles right here, right there. So those definitely always get concealer in them. So I definitely always 100% set my under eye concealer. I do really like this though. I think it is really good for camouflaging, especially dark under eye circles. I did use this and I did not use my color corrector for under my eyes, and it worked really well. It's actually the concealer I'm wearing today, so it does work really well. So the next one I have is from Wet n Wild. It is their Photo Focus Concealer. That's literally all it says. I am in light ivory. And yeah, they're cruelty free. They are vegan. I will say nothing from Maybelline is cruelty free. So if that is something that you are, you know, looking for in your products, unfortunately, and trust me, I love my animals. I do. Unfortunately, they are not cruelty free. Wet n Wild is cruelty free. It's also vegan. This one is part of their Photo Focus line. Obviously, I love their foundation. I love their setting spray. This I really enjoyed as well. Their powder, it's not my fave, but this was pretty good. This has a lot of mixed reviews online. People either really like it or they really don't like it. It's got your regular doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna kind of swatch it so it goes on pretty nice. And then I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit here, just so we can kind of see. So again, it's pretty high pigment. It's kind of the nice thing with all of these is that they are pretty pigmented, and this one is a little bit thick, not as thick as the Maybelline Master Conceal. I do really like this one. Again, you definitely have to set this one. This one will crease 100%. This is also the least inexpensive one. This was, I think, maybe $4, somewhere around that price range. Everything from Wet n Wild is always super, super affordable. But I do really like this. This also does not give you flashback in photography. That's just part of their whole photo focus line. So if you are going to be going out at night, like to a club or something, and you're gonna be taking selfies or pictures or anything with a lot of flash, this is not going to give you that white undercast on your eyes, or, you know, if you conceal a blemish, anything like that. So I do really like that one as well, especially if you consider the fact that it's maybe, I want to say it's about $5. It may be $4, I'm not sure, but it's definitely super, super inexpensive. It's the best one of a very low end kind of a brand. There's a few other ones that I've tried in the past that have been around that price range that are just very watery, very thin. You definitely have to like apply and apply and apply. This one you don't. I think it's a great one, and I would definitely recommend that for anyone that is on a very tight budget. It's a great one. Even if you're not, it's a really good concealer. I really enjoy it. It's probably my second favorite, I would say, out of the 4 that I have for you. So next is a product for Maybelline. The next year gonna be from Maybelline. I did not like this one. This is a no for me. This is a pass. It was so hyped up, and everyone loves and raves about it and says that it's like a holy grail. It's one of their favorites. I didn't like it that much, and I was really surprised. It's by Maybelline, shocker, and I've already said that. I need to get it together. But it's their Instant Age Rewind Dark Eraser Circle Treatment Concealer with goji berry and haloxyl. I don't know. And I like how it also says new on the package, and this is not new. It's been out for a while. But this one, the idea of it's really cool though, because it does have like this little sponge applicator, and then you just like click it to get the product out, and then you can just go directly in. So it's not very convenient if you are doing makeup on other people. It's not very sanitary. This is definitely like a personal use one, which probably most of you guys are looking for anyway. And I'm gonna kind of swatch it if I can. Might need a little bit more. Well, no, that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. You can just kind of see, and this is like really trying to swatch it. It just doesn't have the same kind of coverage that I want. Yeah, it just doesn't matter how many times I like click it. It just doesn't have that same kind of coverage, and I don't know if it relays as well on camera as it does in real life, but it's just, it's not my favorite. I don't mind the applicator part. That part doesn't bother me. I just find it really doesn't do much for my under eye concealing. Like it doesn't, my under eye concealing. it just doesn't conceal my under eyes as well as I would like for it to. And I mean, you can just kind of tell from the other ones, it's just, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I'm in the shade light. Pretty much I'm always gonna be light, basically. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like I would never ever use it ever again. Like if I was in a pinch and it's all I had, obviously I would definitely use it, or, you know, I would definitely use it over some other ones that I've used in the past, but it's just not my all-time favorite concealer. I don't know why people love it and rave and hoot and holler all about it. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't like it. My own opinion. I'm really sorry if this is one of your like favorites, holy grail. Why am I saying this? Just for me personally, it did not work. Not to say that it's a bad product, not to say that Maybelline's a bad brand, because I love Maybelline. Just this one particular concealer just didn't work for me. And if it works for you, then great, awesome. I really wanted it to work for me. I really did. I had high hopes for it, but it didn't, unfortunately. This is probably the concealer I go for the most. It's probably been my favorite out of all of them. And it is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I am in the shade 15 or Fair. Fair or light, that's what I am. This concealer, so it's like the Wet n Wild one, is a doe foot applicator. It's a pretty tiny little doe foot one too that I really like it though. We're gonna swatch it maybe if I can. Like, coverage on this one, like look at that. Look at that. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, this has just as high coverage as the Master Conceal, but just not as thick as the Master Conceal one is. And I would definitely say the Master Conceal has a little bit more of a yellowy undertone to it, where this one has a little bit more of a pinky undertone. And it could just be obviously the colors that they have, but I love, love, love this. I don't really have any issues with it creasing if I don't set it, but I always set my under eye concealer, so it's kind of hard for me to say. But it's beautiful. I've heard from numerous people that this is a dupe for the NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer, which is like really expensive. I think this is like $7 or $8, if that. I'm not sure. Everything is under $10 for sure. But it just goes on so beautifully. It just sets really well. It's just, I can totally see why people love this. Like this one and the Age Rewind are the two top rated ones, like I would say by YouTubers. But this one for me, the Fit Me, is just, oh, it's so good, and it just blends out really well. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't like cake up on me. It's just such a good concealer. I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. I love it so much. It's the best, I would say. I mean, and I used to love their Dream concealer, their Dream Illuminating Concealer. It kind of has like, it's a clicky one and it comes like a little brush and it kind of helps like brighten your under eyes. I used to love that one, but this one I think I love even more. In fact, I do love this one even more. Let's just say it. I love this one. I've even been reaching for this one sometimes over my Tarte Shape Tape one, which I think is saying a lot. Don't get me wrong, my Tarte Shape Tape is still my #1. It is my favorite. Nothing will ever replace it. This does come in a close second. But yeah, this is probably my all-time favorite one. If you have to go out and buy a new concealer today from the drugstore, this is the one that I would recommend. It is so good. And it flicked right out of my hand because I wasn't holding on to it very well because I'm not having a great day today. Okay. Let's just move on. Yeah. Okay guys, I think that is it for the concealers. I hope that you found this video somewhat informative and I hope maybe that this helped you possibly pick out a concealer at the drugstore next time you're there. So yeah, I really can't think of anything else. Yeah, we will continue this drugstore saga in another video. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want to leave a comment for me about your experience with any of these products or any concealers that you think I should try out that I haven't mentioned, please let me know and I will definitely try them out. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. We are still trying to hit the 100 subscribers because then at that point we have a giveaway. So make sure you subscribe because that's the way you'll get entered for the giveaway. And you want to be entered for the giveaway. Trust me, you want to be entered. All right, guys, I will see you in my next video, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.